Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to take a quick look at this set-top box here, if I could call it set-top box. This is an Android TV box, which is the XS box. Not very well known, but it has a great price point. This is about 40 euros. So let's take a look and see how it works and if it's worth it or not. Stay tuned. Okay, and we are back to take a closer look at this. So there are a lot of these boxes on the market. On the box itself, it comes with Xbmc pre-installed, which is nothing special because we can install it really easy, but I think it will save some trouble for those that are not used to Android devices and things like that. But anyway, H.265 decoding, Full HD, Miracast, DLNA, and 4TB decoding. So outside the box, there's nothing really special, just a few info. Let's take a look at what inside and see what else. By the way, when I said there is a lot of boxes in here, I think you can see I've got 4 which I have on my household. I'll try to record a small video next just to point out some pros and cons. Oh, and by the way, I'm also expecting the new Minix X8H Plus, which is the newest model from Minix. I've got here another older model, but that model costed me 3 times the price of this one. So let's see how it goes. Here we have the box itself, which has the brand X. Let me take a closer look here. XS box. As I said, not very well known. We'll get back to this in a moment. Let's take this out of the way. Then we have a RCA connection, which I don't use it, to be honest, but for older TVs it might be useful for some of you if you have older setups. HDMI cable, always great to receive one. There's not enough cables that we can just save them and use it if you don't need to use for this device. Somewhere along the road you will find a use for HDMI cable. There's never too much. Then we have a nice remote. Let's see how it will work in a few moments. And we have lastly, well, not lastly, a power adapter. So if you live outside of the UK, which is my case, don't forget to order something like a power adapter, like so, and it will work just fine. I use this for well, some of my devices that I order from Amazon and things similar to that. So Amazon, eBay, and such. So I think one bag of 10 pieces like this cost about, I don't know, 6 or 7 euros, something like that. Nothing really special. So it's not too much, and to be honest, I still have a. If you check this one here, and I'm expecting a few more just to test out. So to see, I don't want to get any of them burned. But anyway, they have been working great, and it will work for sure with this one here. Just a reminder, if you're outside the UK, get one of these. Now you will have a connector, which this one has a nice thing, which is, and I have to try this. It has, as you can see, a USB on one side and the power connector or power jack on the other side. So this will be nice, which probably, I don't know, I'm just guessing here, I will have to test. Probably we don't have to use the power adapter at all. We can just connect the USB to any other device that you have near your TV, or even your TV if it has a USB port, and hopefully that will power up your device without having to plug this in. So this is a nice nice feature. Let's see if it works or not. I'm gonna put it on the side right now. The box comes also with a manual instruction, which, let me see if you can see it. Probably not too much light on this side here, but you get the idea. I'm not gonna read this. It has, let me see, yes, it's in English, so not bad. If it was on Chinese or something else, I wouldn't understand. But basically, just a welcome guide and how to set it up, which I think we are not going to read. And let's close this, put it aside as well with this, and let's take a closer look at the unit itself. So we're going to take it out of the box, and what we're going to see is, let's take this plastic. The packaging was great. Really slim box, similar to what we have here. I've got a Minix X5 mini, so size comparison, not much bigger than this one, as you can see by the pictures. A little bit wider, that's it, but thinner than the Minix Mini X5. If I compare it to, this is the WT-TV Mini, this one is a bit smaller, so size comparison, not bad. WT-TV Live, which is much bigger. And my oldest device, which is the Xtremer. I'm going to show you this. This is huge compared to this one. Well, this is for another video. So comparing the size, really thin, really nice, light. It doesn't matter if it's light or not, because it's going to end up on top of our shelf. It has a few scratches, which is not a good sign. I don't know if I did this already or not. I don't know if you can see there, a few scratches here, probably on the packaging. This was the first time I open it up. If it was me right now, this means that well, the plastic is not very good, and it won't take too much, but probably this was on the packaging or something like that. Doesn't matter. We have a DC on or power jack input, and then we have the HDMI connection, we have the RCA output, and then we have the LAN connection. A LAN connection is 10100 gigabytes, so it supports backwards, of course, but it's a gigabyte connection. By the way, the CPU, I'm not sure if I mentioned or not, is the Amlogic 805, which has some differences between the 805 and the 812 and the 8H02. The latest Minix that I ordered comes with the latest one, which is the 812. But I will place a link and also a screenshot if possible, so if I don't forget, comparing these models, and you will see the features that you need or not. So if we take a closer look around, we will find two USB ports and then a micro SD card slot, and that is it. Nothing else on the other side. So not many ports, but to be honest, in my case, I won't be needing more than this. So this is the box itself. Nice looking box. Plastic, as I said, probably not the most durable that I've seen so far. If I check my Minix, which is oldest, it has a plastic much more durable and robust. So all in all, but this one with about 2 years old, something like that. This is the one that I use in my kid's bedroom. It was more expensive, and still is more expensive than this one. Bearing in mind that this is a dual core and this is a quad core CPU. So, well, as I used to say, we can't have it all. So let's see how it goes. Now the remote, which is nothing special, just a remote which comes with a few buttons to... It has a nice rubber, nice touching, and well, especially to use with Xbmc. I'm not sure, I didn't read, or if I did, I forgot. I don't know if it's hair mouse, but I suppose it's not. It's just a regular IR mouse. But probably this button here, yeah, probably will have some air capabilities, at least for the sign on a button. It looks like an arrow on the air, probably like that. So guys, this is a quick overview. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set up this to one of these monitors here, and we're gonna take a look if, well, at least at the interface. We're gonna take a quick look, and then on the following days, following weeks, I will be doing more tests to see which kind of videos they support or not. And we'll be back with you just 1 second so we can take a look at this. Okay, see you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Just set up the whole thing, and I'm gonna turn it on now, and so you can see the boot screen and the time that it takes to boot. So as you can see on the screen there, the brand XX box, and one of interesting things is that, as you can see on the boot screen, the Android logo. And while it's booting, just gonna tell you that this is not necessarily the power adapter, as you can just hook up, as I did, the USB to the hub. So I even didn't try the power adapter. It's connected directly to the hub. So now it's putting it up, and one of the things that I found on the remote, really simple remote for this kind of device, at least for me, it's not, I don't need more than this, because mainly I use Xbmc for to watch my content, YouTube, and that's about it. Okay, so we have put it up. We've got some incorrect things over here. Let me just try to go to the settings, and you can see that's on the screen there. So more settings. Let's see if I can see the time and date and time. Yeah. I'm on GMT 0. Okay. Okay, so now this is more accordingly. Let's get back to the main menu. Okay, so obviously we have a custom menu here. Oh, the time is correct. I'm just used to see the 13 instead of 1, so it's correct, the time zone. As I was saying, the menu is a custom menu, but in an Android device, and this is one of the great options, is you can place any launcher that you want and customize everything that you see here. So it doesn't really matter what it comes with. If you're happy with it, just stay with it. But the Android will give you this comparison. So for the brief moments that I've tested out, and just to take out of the way, connected the power, HDMI, Ethernet cable, a keyboard, and a mouse, just so we can faster if we need to move. It does not function as a hair mouse, it doesn't. So I've tried it, but no luck there. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting a hair mouse with this device, so the only thing that it does is this, but as you can see, it's sluggish and slow, so it's a no-go for me. I prefer just to use the buttons of the remote. And if yeah. Okay, so getting back to the interface. In the video screen, you can see that there are a few apps pre-installed: Xbmc, YouTube, Netflix, and BBC Player. And then you have another tab called Internet, which has a browser, and then Social with your Twitter and Facebook, and then Tools, which has the Media Center, and then Common, which hasn't got anything. I think we can customize all this. I haven't spent enough time, just a few minutes. Oh, I did add one folder on Xbmc, so we can take a look at a few videos, and that's about it. So if well, this is Android, so if you go to the options here, you have a cleanup tool, which I'm not going to take a look, and then we have apps here that you can add to any of the screens. So if you want to add, let's say, to this Common tab, if you want to add a app, let's say not this one, well, I did just place this one, but we can add, let's say, something more interesting. Let's say, well, you can go to the Play Store and download anything that you want. Let's say gallery, and this one we take off. Okay, so here we go, we have a gallery right here, and we can play around with it. So this is one of the great things of Android, as I said. Now let's get back to, or before we get back, let's take a look at the settings. You can use Wi-Fi or Ethernet. At the moment I prefer, well, not at the moment, always, I prefer to have my devices connected to Ethernet. Please plug in the cable. Okay, then you have the display settings, advanced settings, as on any other Android device. Sorry, system update, more settings here that you can just take a look and, well, do whatever you want. So now let's take a look at Xbmc, which is what I use most. And this comes pre-installed. I took a look at some channels and it comes with these channels here, one channel mashup, and, well, whatever this is. To be honest, what I use most is my own movies. So if I click here, these are my personalized family movies that I enjoy making. Some of them are slideshows and some of them are movies. I've got a big collection. I added a few just to see how it goes. My kids love, well, especially the older one. The other one, the youngest one, doesn't know, but my kid, my friends, my wife, when they come home, they love to see it. My kid especially, he loves to see his own figures on the TV. So let's see, all these are 180p movies. So if I grab here let's make this one, this was a short one. If I press on play, 180p, no sound on this monitor here, and even if it had, I wouldn't place it because I don't want to infringe any copyright. And actually on this particular video here I used the Apple sounds, so, but it seems to me that 180p has no problems. If I compare with the Minix, the X5 Mini, which is a dual core, it will not play 180p. These videos here I have to resize them to 720p so I can be able to place on my kids folder and they can watch it on this on 720p. It watches fine on 720, but on 180, this particular video is one of them, it will not play as fluid as playing right now. It will be all jumping and things like that. So if we take a look at just another one here, 2013, something like that. got a small intro on the video. Well, all my videos have a small intro for them. Not that it matters, but just sharing with you that well, at least I like to do it like this. So as you can see, video playback goes really smooth. We are getting a few updates there on the add-ons. Let's try and move it forward. Okay, so what I can tell you by now is that 180p is very fluid, and you are watching at real time with me. Even when I make it go forward, it will respond immediately, and it plays really well. So at this time, at least for now, I'm really happy with the device, because the main purpose of this device is 180p playback. I don't have any 4K TV, so no point. Although I did order the Minix Plus version, X8 Plus version, and I'm expecting to receive it, but okay. And this was my wife's belly, expecting for our kids to be born. And that is it. Let's just play another one very quickly. And okay, so probably this is enough. There we go. So guys, first impression is that the device does what it's meant to do. It's a really nice setup box, especially on the price side, which was quite cheap, and I will try not to forget to post a link. Responds really quickly, no delays, no lag. It doesn't look like a cheap device. It works better than the Minix for what I've seen so far. At least on 180p works better. Obviously has a more powerful CPU, quad-core instead of the dual, but as I said, this one still costs about 65-70 euros, the Minix X5, at least here, and this one was around 40 euros, 45, not more than that. So all in all, great. And of course, the appearance of this device, you can just download the launcher and customize it the way you want. That's a great advantage compared to, for example, one of these boxes, WDTV Live, which comes as it is, and that's it. You're not going to do anything with it. At least this third generation model you can't. The older ones you could. Guys, this is it for now. If you have some particular test that you want me to make, just leave on the comments. Say, Robert, can you try this? Can you try that? So I'm going to be testing this for the next few days, next few weeks, and then I'm going to place it on its side, and it's going to stay there so I can enjoy it. So in the meantime, if you have any question or something that you want to test, just let me know. I will tell you how it works. For example, I'm not a gamer guy. I don't have games on my Android or any other box. So if you have a particular game, as long as it doesn't cost, if it has a free version, let me know. I will install it through Play Store. I will try it and see how it goes or how it doesn't. And that is it. So that's one of the ideas. If you have any other questions, just drop down a line and I will try to see it. I will try as well 4K. This is not meant to play 4K, but I will try to put that on the list, a 4K video, to see how it will handle it. Theoretically it will not work, but we never know, so we will have to test it out. Guys, hopefully this is a nice device for you to buy, and we are on Christmas time, so to give at a friend or someone on your family. For what I've seen so far, works great at a very cheap price. So, well, never know. Guys, I'll see you later and bye bye.